Hola, mi amor. Isaac, Benny, William, Vincent. It's November 10th or 11th. It's Monday. I think it's the 11th. It's been a month since I slid the plate and I accidentally hit Vincent. I'm sorry. I had a good day today. $169 on a Monday, which is good. I went to Raina's house because I sent you a message today. Is that in the morning I was right there by Raina's house, and I had a Pizza Hut order that I passed the house, and today I wanted to drop off my present I want to give to you for your birthday, to Isela. So I sent a message to Isela and her husband that if I can stop over there and give her, and she says I can mail it. It's pretty personal, so I don't want to mail it. So I just said thank you, and I asked her mom, and she didn't answer. She normally answers pretty quick, and I'm like, man, she's not gonna answer me. I asked her if I can meet her at the Walmart parking lot in Lakeshore, if I can give her a present for you, and she didn't answer, so I just couldn't take it. And I had the present, and it's all memories. And then I got an order saying I was gonna pass by there, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. So I stopped right in the front where the mailbox is at by the road, and I stuck it in the mailbox, and I went on, and but like an hour later, your mom sent me a message, said, yeah, she'll let me know when she comes. She asked me how I was doing. I told her the same. Just no bien, but pero sigo. And she said it again. She's like, sí, yo te aviso. And I was like, oh man, I got nothing to give her. So I drove all the way back. I paused the DoorDash. I drove all the way back, and I took it out of the mailbox because I'd rather give it to your mom. I hope she sees it. It's open, so if she's curious, she can just open the notebook and see all the stuff there. So she knows that I truly love you, man. I had another day, and yeah, it was good today. And so I have the book, and I'm just waiting until she lets me know. But that made me happy, and then I wanted to send you it's got the letter. I think it was like a day or two ago, about renewing the registration, and try to find any reason to reach out to you. I know you said don't, only for emergencies, so I'm thinking, and trying to find any way to reach out to you, man, because what a coincidence is you make me happy. I like, what a surprise. Like a shocker. When I read your messages or when you write back, it brings me so much joy. That was the day when I didn't cry. And today I don't feel like crying. Because you wrote back. I told you I drove by the house. I sent you a message saying it's hard and I'm trying. It's too much pain, and you never wrote back. And throughout the day, I'm like, man, sometimes you wrote right back. Then I remember I was gonna reach out to you later about the renewing of the registration of the van, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. Hopefully she responds, and you did respond, mi amor. I love it. And it's not a lot. I wrote so much more, and I didn't realize I wrote so much more. I just wanted to talk to you. And then you wrote back that you love me, and we need to keep fighting, and we're all hurting. And I know I wrote some things about saying about my fault that I give everything to something that God could take away easily, and you're the only love in my life, Nancy. And that's why I feel weird, because I never had this taken away from me. My whole body feels weird. I never loved anything as much as you. And of course our children. Our children is just like double, because they're part of you. And I'm so happy that you never seen another man. I'm so happy that I've never seen another woman. Like, I'm just so happy that I have no doubts. And when it comes to that, and I'm so happy. I don't know. What I do know is my frustration. But I am happy. I was always happy with you. That never changes. I know people, especially my sisters, are telling me, well, maybe it's a different life and all this stuff. And no, it's just me. But I love you, Nancy. That's what I'm learning through all this stuff. I love you more than I ever thought I'd love you. And I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to take my licks. I know everyone's gonna hate me. All your siblings are gonna hate me. They think I'm gonna be poison or a virus, or someone is dangerous and hurtful, and I don't care, because I know I'm not. I'm not that person. And I'm gonna prove it to everyone. Because I can't wait. When I see you guys, I'll just, all these doubts, all this sadness will go away. And I'm so happy when that will happen. And it will happen. And I'm going to be strong for both of us. For all of us. And I know I said you're not hurting. I know you're hurting. It's just, I'm hurting a little more. It just stinks. I have no one. I try to talk to everyone. I looked at different churches. It just doesn't work. I can't keep expecting the same thing. Or I can't keep expecting different outcomes or different results from the same stuff. I just can't. That's insane. I'll go crazy. I'll truly go crazy. So I just have to accept that that's the way churches are. And it looks nice, but they don't help. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not going to fight that. I just have to accept it. I have to go where I really help. And just literally just sitting, doing these videos help. Just sitting and just looking at everything and just reflecting and thinking a lot. And just say, what do I need to do? And the other thing are prison videos of documentaries I watch on YouTube where that's truly an animal. And I never looked that up on YouTube. Now I know a whole new category. And I can relate because I've seen it. And I'm like, well, that's true. Like, that happens. And one thing that they get right is that you have to be strong. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be strong. And yeah, other than that, I had a great day. And then when you wrote back, when I said goodnight, I was at Central Texas Marketplace. And it was getting towards the end of the night. And I was already doing good. I'm like, great. When that happened, you wrote back, and I said goodnight. I said, hug our children for me. Hug our boys for me. Te amo. You wrote back saying, I love you. You said, claro que sí, and good night. That's what makes me not want to cry right now. So I know you're on my side. I wish I can ask you, like, hey, can we schedule a week? Every week I just write one sentence saying, I love you so much, and you write back too, if you want. But I don't know if I'll ask you that, but it came in my head. I think I'm going to sleep a little better tonight. Like the Intocable song, Eres mi droga. You are, mi amor. I want you every day. And when I don't have you, I go crazy. But when I have you, it's amazing. It's so beautiful. And I appreciate it. And, mi amor, you know I always appreciate everything you do. It's my frustration. I always do that. I always think of you working. I'm never blind. I know some men don't appreciate women, but I do, mi amor. I know everything you do. I know you take care of the house. I know you wash the clothes with your hands. I know you do those chicken nuggets by hand. I know you do the chile relleno. It takes a long time. I know you do everything. The chicken Alfredo, the fettuccine chicken Alfredo, you do it by hand. I know all those things you do, and I appreciate it. I always tell you. So I'm not going to get better at that. I'm just going to continue doing that. I just have to stop being frustrated. And I know you supported me. I still remember when you gave me a hug at the table when I told you guys I lost my job. You did it in front of our boys, and thank you. That meant a lot, mi amor. I still remember that you just put your hand on me. Even though I'm alone, I still love you, and you guys bring me happiness. Every day when I go to the mall to pick up a Chick-fil-A order or Target, I keep looking around like maybe there's them around the corner, or maybe I accidentally run into you guys, or maybe you're here. But I love you. I love our boys, William, Isaac, Vinny, Benny, William. Thank you for responding, my amor. That brings me happiness. I will be strong. Continue to be strong. And there's a funny thing, if I go, one of my last orders for the night tonight, it was at La Madeleine, the Madeline right there in Central Texas Marketplace, and they didn't get the order printed, so I had to wait. And it took, I mean, not a lot, but it took a time. They had to make their own, they had to make it when I arrived instead of having it ready already. And I guess I didn't complain. I was okay. And I was going to get a good tip, so I waited, and I didn't seem like it waited long. And he, the guy gave me the bag, and he was like, thank you. I was like, well, thank you. Hope you have a good night. He was like, thank you. And then he said kind of loud as I was walking out, he was like, and thank you for being patient. Like, really nice. When he said it, I looked at, oh, absolutely. And as I walked out in the parking lot, I just started laughing. I'm like, man, like, why didn't Nancy hear that? Why didn't the courts hear that? Why didn't the judge or the lawyers or anyone hear that? Like, he's called me patient. I'm gonna be patient, mi amor. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. I love you. I love Isaac, Betty, William, Vincent. I love you guys. I heard the Liberty song, the Liberty, 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 the commercial. I keep thinking of you guys. Can't wait to start dancing with you guys when the commercials come on, or fight when the Power Rangers commercials come on. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I love you. Good night.